guys, it's Tessa here. Today I'm going to make a quick card using the Sketchy Numbers Stamp Set and the Lacy Layers die. First I'm going to start by stamping the number 12. I'm giving this to a little girl next door who's turning 12 next weekend. So I put 12 and then I'm going to use the little confetti stars and square to kind of fill up some space. I'm using the new Chirp Chirp color. It's a really pretty green, and I had some cardstock that was pretty close in color. And I'm just going to stamp a tone-on-tone look for the background here. And I'm just moving the numbers around as I go so that it's going to fill up the entire background. And now that I've got all the green numbers, I'm going to go ahead and put the ink away and clean up my stamp. Make sure it's really clean because I'm going to use white ink next. I'm just going to go over all the stamped images with the white ink. I'm not going to try to line them up perfectly. I'm trying to offset it a little bit so that you can see both the chirp chirp below it and the white. So it's kind of like a, not really a 3D effect, but I don't know, just another element, another layer of color. All right, so we'll put that away. And this is going to need to dry for a minute. So I'll set it to the side. Now I'm going to use the largest scallop from the Lacy Layers die to cut out some vellum. And I'm going to layer this on top of the green background. But I want to make it interesting. I'm going to use the same stamp to do some stamping on here too. Trying to decide my placement. I'm just pulling the happy birthday sentiment and the tiny little exclamation mark for the front. Line them up on that straight line. It really helps so that your sentiments are straight. There's that little exclamation. I have to get it perfect. All right. So once I get all this placed, I'm going to do some heat embossing. So I'm going to stamp with Versamark first. And I'm just going to shake some of the white embossing powder on there so that I can see where that image is. It kind of gets lost there on the vellum with clear ink. And the embossed, partially embossed image will help me place the 12. And I can add some more powder. And there's always a little spot that doesn't take anything, right? All right, so get this put away, and then we can do some heat embossing. And once my gun's all warmed up, it goes pretty fast. And I thought I'd just add a little bit of a highlight with a white gel pen. Just a little bit here and there. There's not really any rhyme or reason to where I choose to highlight. I'm just adding another layer, another texture to it. I do like the effect it gives. And I'm just filling in that little bit that wouldn't get the embossing on it too. Thank goodness for white gel pens. They save me every time. So I just got this little bit of pattern paper I'm going to add. I'm going to finish those edges in a banner. A little pop dot is what I'm going to adhere it down with. And I wanted to add a little bit of some colorful papers. It's just a blue floral print. It's tricky. 12's one of those kind of in-between numbers. You don't want it to be too grown up and you don't want it to be too childlike, right? So some fun colors and a simple design, I think it worked good. And of course a little washi tape, right? Just to add a little more color. And then this is my brand new copper thread, and of course I just had to use it because it was new. So 12-year-olds also appreciate a little sparkle, right? I just kind of looped it in sort of a messy bow, and I'm going to use my mini stapler to staple that in place. And then take these dimensionals off, little foam adhesive dots, and place that right in the center. And of course you couldn't line it up right the first time, so back off it goes to try again. There we go. And I'm just going to use a nice thick white card base to put it all together. And there it is. And here's a little bit of a close-up for you. And another one of the embossing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye!